Good morning. Thank you for joining me. I'm just showing you my screen right now. Friday, if you were watching at the very end, just before the market closed, you can see I took a position long on 5,000 shares of AMC, and I basically swing trade those over the weekend. My average price going in was $7.89 a share, and fortune has smiled. It's reached up and tried to pass 920 a couple of times in the pre-market. Opened up this morning at 4 a.m. Around 890. Shot up as high as 910, dropped down as low as 871, and then closed at 879. But it doesn't really matter. Anything anywhere above $7.89 a share is good for us, for me. And we have some upward price pressure. So almost made $1 a share on it if I was able to sell right now. But as you know, trading in a paper account, you cannot, or I have not found a way to buy or sell in the after hours, pre-market, post-market. So basically, I'm helpless. I have to sit here and watch anything that I've bought fluctuate, sometimes very wildly. I did okay though. If you notice here, I bought at $7.89 a share, and this is that's kind of almost below of that period of time. So, as they say, nowhere to go but up. I had a good feeling about AMC, but you can't just do this based on feeling. Everything came together for this one. I had anticipated a bit of a short squeeze, so I guess it's too much to hope for this thing to make you rich twice on the same. Is everything coming through okay? Do we have good audio? Okay, I hear the background music. I'm just checking my audio right now. Let's see what this volume is like compared to. So we're still watching AMC, because I do have a position there. I'm going to be a little fixated on this till I close out this 5,000 share position, which I can't do till the market opens. Oops. I just tried to adjust the filters. Just playing around with levels. So turning down the background music a little bit. Seems like a little goes a long way on this. Okay, so let's see what CCIV is doing. There was a huge overreaction on this one when they finally sealed the deal with Lucid Motors from a high of above 60 down to, well, one day under 40 and the next day under 30. We really got to pay attention to the price action on this one. I have no way to, and I really don't care how much this stock is worth for a long-term investment, except as that price might affect the price action on a scalp trade or a day trade. At the worst, overnight. But I try not to hold stocks overnight. I honestly kind of got trapped in AMC, to be honest with you. I thought there was more time left on the clock, but I got in a good price, so I was okay holding it over the weekend, especially since it's a paper account. Of course, that's what got me in trouble before. Oh, it's paper, I can make these outrageous trades, which in this market's very forgiving, so made plenty of money. But then kind of lost a lot too, and that's why I started this channel, so that I would have people watching over my shoulder as I forced myself to make better decisions in trading, and that's good. So yeah, we'll be doing here. Any comment? I'm saying about to do something. Oh, remember, I watched this go up. Workhorse, WKHS. I watched this thing take off. Thursday, was it? Yeah. Thursday afternoon. It went from like 15 to 20. in the period of a couple of minutes. Yeah, there it is. I sat there and watched it. I had it up on my 9 chart screen on my other computer. You know, I have one computer, it's got 3 22-inch monitors, and I just got 2 of those monitors and the computer. I was running from a 17-inch laptop with one 22-inch monitor. Now I have the laptop hooked up to an old, like, what is it, like, what's those more square monitors, the old ones? It's LCD, but barely. I have that hooked up to that. Then I have the 3 monitors hooked up to the Lenovo M78 with a, what is it, a GT 1030 graphics card. So, which I'm able to play some games on in 3D, you know, like, what? Okay, now Red Dead Online is one that I played a little bit of, and that was kind of neat. I played this other one called, sometimes called EVE Online. It's free. Red Dead Online was on sale like $5, so I got that through Steam about a month ago. But so I have this other monitor. I keep 2 different screens. One is like a 4 monitor thing like this, like same as this one basically. It's got my 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, or 1 hour, depending, and my daily, because when you want to find levels, you want to go back as far as you can. Past a year, some people go 3 years, and you know, you might find something there. And the reason those levels work is because, I don't know, some of these stocks, a lot of these stocks that move a lot, what you have are people that bought in at a certain price, whether it's a month ago, a week ago, a year ago, up to 3 years. Anything past 3 years, personally, I think is a waste of time. Most people would say past a year, but so anyway, so say somebody bought this stock right here 8 months ago, and they paid $17.68 for it, $17.80, right? They thought it was going to go up, and it didn't. So now what do they do? Okay, so it went up a little bit. Okay, let's say they bought it right here, $22.90. That's a little high. Regardless, these are all possible levels of resistance. That's the point I'm trying to make. When you go to the left, anybody that bought this stock at $33.29, or at, now it opened on this day at $28.50. They bought this at $28.50. They're going to wait till it goes up there, and that's going to trigger a sell. Also, we have, of course, the 2006 from Thursday. That's Thursday's candle. This is Friday's. Today's isn't open yet because this is a daily, so they don't show pre-market. The bottom line is wherever this is at right now, it's at 1562. After this precipitous drop, look at that. So we're finding what was support could become resistance. That's triple top. Strange number. These are all our levels on workhorse. If this, look at that rebound. That might be it. might be a move in here, especially if it goes back up above this VWAP. If this goes above VWAP and it starts to even out again, like, see how stable this is right here? Just one long, steady consolidation. Now we've got all this volume. This workhorse in the music enters is just left over from I'm going to be watching AMC like a hawk as soon as that market opens. And about 5 minutes before it opens, I'm going to start to see where there's not a lot of point in doing anything before you can do something, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I could sit here and watch AMC all morning, but I can't push a button on it and make a move. Not in this account. I have some in the Roth IRA also, which I could sell. But it's only a few shares. I'm only up. Well, I got those at $8.12 a share for 3 shares only. If you were watching my previous videos, you know the story behind my retirement account and who controls that. I'll give you a hint. It's my better half, and she has chosen the long-term plays on that and has got a pretty decent game. I added a few dollars, like $50, a couple weeks ago, a week ago, that I play with on the penny stocks, and in some cases the $8.12 stocks. And I've had a mixed bag of results so far. Okay. I'll put 3 trades, out. Harden off over the course of the last couple of weeks, and out of all of those, 1 cucumber didn't make it. Everything else hardening off. I just planted. I actually, you typically don't start corn indoors, but I have 2 different varieties of corn, so I started 1 variety indoors a few weeks ago, and just transplanted those yesterday. But we'll see how those do. Actually, I have about 40 plants. I transplanted about 20 of them or so, and they were 2 to a pot, so I want to see how they do, because I split them up. If they don't do well, because you don't want, especially corn, to get root down. You want that's one of the reasons a lot of people don't start early. Anyway, market opening in 11 minutes. AMC has a little downward pressure, it appears. Plenty of volume for the pre-market. SOS, another one to watch. 8 minutes to the market open. That'll be right.
Driven on the restless sea of time, summer skies and howling tempest off the sea to bright sunshine. In that land of perfect day, when the mists are rolled away, we will understand it better by and by. By and by, when the morning comes, well, the saints are gone together home. We will tell the story of how we've overcome, and we'll understand it better by and by. We are often destitute of the things that life demands. Want of food, want of shelter, thirsty hills and barren lands. We are
Joining me for
trusting
live
in the
trading.
Lord and according to
Scalping with a description of what I'm doing, when I'm doing it as best I can. And started this channel after I made some dumb decisions in a trade or two and lost 80% of what I'd gained for the year. I thought I was doing pretty well, but as it turned out, I was making dumb decisions in my trading.
trials dark on every hand, and we cannot understand all the ways that God will lead us to that blessed promised land. But He guides
So I
us
bought
with
5,000
His
AMC
will follow till we die, for we'll understand it better
on
by and by.
Friday, just before the close, like seconds before the market closed. And I was going to scalp them for a quick trade, but I got distracted, so it turned into a swing trade because there's no after market trading on the TD after hours. Seems to be doing okay though. Now we're going to watch this. I anticipate a dip and then a rip, but I'm going to be ready to sell all of these the second the market opens at whatever price. where it goes from there. I'm also watching it on my other monitor. I'm watching the level 2. Nice thing is about this level 2 is it adds everything up for you. Quite a spread here, not much. 83 to 84. So these are all your buyers lined up at 881. These are your sellers that would sort of indicate upward pressure. Apparently not. Now we have 8 to 1 downward. So, oh, look at that. Our price. Look at my profit and loss for the day. I like this one great. It tells you what your profit is over since the open. It tells you how many have been printed at a price. It tells you what's out there in terms of bids and ask. And of course, quick entry for order entry if you want to, which I don't. I don't use that because it's like 100 at a time or something. I could reset the I could easily reset it to do more, to change, to sell more or buy more, but at this point, manual entry is fine for me. So this is either gonna pop a VWAP right now, or it's gonna drop. Precipitously. Either way. What I do not anticipate is it's just sitting steady. So we're going to watch the level 2 and we're going to see what it does. But whatever it does, in about 1 minute, I will be able to either buy or sell. Probably sell. In fact, virtually guarantee it. Look at that. Look at that. The only real big volume though was over here at 5 a.m. And that was that was almost a million. It was, So market 2, 1, ding, ding, ding. Now where is it gonna go? Is it gonna go up? Of course not. Okay, here we go. Let's get rid of this. Was I too late? Please pop up for 1 second. Okay. Did it get me? No. Okay, there's no reason to hold this and be stuck in it when I'm at a profit. Please. Why is nobody buying it? Yeah, thank you. And of course they sold it at the lowest possible price instead of going and selling it at a and now it rips. Okay, well at least I can take advantage of that in my retirement account. And it just ripped up to 9. Yeah, I'm gonna flatten out. For a smooth $3 gain. In my retirement account. As it pushes up, if it passes 920, sky is the limit. Okay, so we're so far 3,700 up on the day. Where are we on this trade? 3,700 on the day, but on the open, I don't know. Okay, so filled order. I set the limit at 875. And that's what they gave me, even though it was up around 895. See, this paper trading is... Look at that, I'm above my previous profit and year to date. Now it shows 7,033.86. Not bad. An overnighter. It's real money. I might have worried a little more about it, but I'm so worried about it right now. So what we're looking at, I think, is a period of sideways consolidation here. It sort of holds this level for a little while. I'd love to see this go boop, 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 and then rip, and then maybe half again. But basically what this has done is it has retraced almost half of the movement that it made this morning. So, you know, it kind of, okay, this was resistance Friday night. And this was support pre-market. And if we look at this, we have 920 was the high. Post-market, $8. It's called $8 a low, so that's $1.20. So out of $8, we're gonna look up here 60 cents, and that's half. It has retraced half. That's the half mark, almost to the penny. So when we're looking at these levels, that means something. A lot of traders will tell you that halfway retracement on volume is satisfied. one requirement for this to go parabolic. The next, of course, would be new high of day, so we'd have to get it above 920 after somewhat of a resting period. So I'd like to see it come up and touch 920 from anywhere, it doesn't matter. Hop back down, stay above 9 for a little while, and then bump against 920 and rise above it. Get rid of all these drawings. I'm going to do new drawings, but this definitely is in play today. Basically, these long candles right here wiped out everything back here until you get to here. 2070, 2.5 years ago. It's funny how this approached that. Alright, so what we're really looking at, let's look at the daily. When we look at a daily, it's 1 year, 1 day. So it shows each day for the last year as a candle. And really the only levels we're interested in are from January 27th. 35 days. Practically all of these. Those aren't really. I hate these. So I actually chatted with TD about these bars and getting rid of them. And this is the process that they suggested I go through for each one. And I told them it's very tedious, and you know, you could probably magnify that by at least 1,000. There's probably 1,000 other traders out there. I mean, if they're being responsible, they're paper trading, even in this market. And so basically what's happening is they're wasting a lot of time, or with these bars, or having incorrect information because the bars can't be trusted. Of course, all your information is a little bit skewed now, because when you just remove a bar, whatever its original numbers were are no longer factored in. But make sure.
Make una goodness and mercy go follow this year. Make una dance, goodness and mercy go follow this year. See, this year, blessings go follow you, and goodness go follow me. Oh. This year, blessings go follow you, and goodness go follow me. Oh. Blessings go flow like water, money go flow like water. This year 2020, we go climb the ladder. Blessings they follow me, money they follow me, people they follow me. In fact, everything follow me. Blessings they follow me, money they follow me.
Yeah, this one's not really big red topping tail though from the previous one. Yeah, this real. Yeah, none of these bars that I took off exist in the real chart, which I have on my monitor. Big problem for PD and paper trading, but what can you do? So now that I've done this, I'm going to look for levels of resistance from this candle on, basically. So we got, it looks like a resistance at the $9 level. Clearly we've got this pre-market resistance at 920. We have what looks to be some support at 850. Now we go back further. If this gets past 920, I really don't see any major stopping point for it until it gets up to around the $10 point. So this could be a $1.80 gain, really, unless this holds something. See, now we see levels developing on the 5-minute chart. Boom, boom, boom. Boop, boop. Boom, boom. Boop, boop. This is a pretty sad looking downward sinking spiral here. 930 something. 40, 925. Look at all these potential little snags here. Let's see how this looks on 1 minute. Oh, I don't have 5 days, 1 minute. There's 5 days, 2 minutes. Definitely see some levels. Just depends on how many traders are looking back at these levels and what kind of time charts they're on. But really, if EMC gets above 920, it might be a good trade. We'll see. And it's something how these levels continue to make a difference. Be room for a gap if this bounces from 25.75. It could go up 26.50 if it bounces. Let's watch and see what the volume looks like. It's gonna bounce. Watch the level 2. Ideally, so you come back down and bounce again, and then head upwards. So our entry would be wherever one of these candles is highest. Do the 1 minute chart because it's going to give us the, oh, here we go. Look at that. Our entry is going to be right here at 26.17. Our stop loss would be 25.92. So 15 cent, 25 cent stop loss would have just got hit. Would have been taken out. So it's a good thing I'm a little slow in these trades. That's why I'm not too urgently learning the hotkeys. 1 minute's really aggressive time frame to trade on, and like I said, a lot of times I'm looking at these things as potential trades, but before I would even decide to pull the trigger, I'm still finding reasons not to take them. Holds at 26. On a higher time scale, what this is a little more than 50% retracement, but if you go from 27.41 25.30, 26.30, 27.30, so $2.10, so $1.10, so 25.30, 26.40 would be your halfway mark. That's your halfway mark. What we're getting here now, though, is a upward trend. Oops. Yes, I do that. Who doesn't? I haven't been drawing these lines as long as a lot of people. And I don't draw them as, that's why I'm doing this. What's this going to turn into? Still below the VWAP.
I live to make you laugh every day and night. Anything to get a glimpse of those pearly whites, the sparkle in your eyes when your lips bend up. Let me see those dimples, I can never get enough. I try and try, but I'm undone. You're my favorite drug. It's always the same, like a shot to my heart again. It's inevitable, a chain reaction I can't control. Hit me all up in my feel-goods when I see that smile. Yeah, those butterflies get loose inside and it drives me wild. Sunny days, they ain't got nothing on the way you shine. You hit me all up in my feel-goods and it feels so right. You're a work of art, like a diamond in the rough. Ain't no competition, baby, you're the only one. I admit that I'm stuck like honey, I'm buzzed. So sweet is the feeling and I can't escape the rush. I try and try, but I'm undone. You're my favorite drug. It's always the same, like a shot to my heart again. It's inevitable, like a chain reaction I can't control. You hit me all up in my feel-goods when I see that smile. Yeah, those butterflies get loose inside and it drives me wild. Sunny days, they ain't got nothing on the way you shine. You hit me all up in my feel-goods and it feels so right. Da, 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 da. I'm feeling good. Da, 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 da. I'm feeling fine. Yeah, I'm feeling fine.
Forgot I had that on mute. So you see what I did. I bought 2,000 at 877 and set my stop at 864. So even if I lose on that with slippage of a few pennies, I'm limited to about $300 loss. Of course, when I made the decision to make this trade, I wanted it to pop above 875. Now it seems like it's hitting some resistance at 880, which has been support in the past. But I mean, I can afford to hang on, and if it consolidates here, the longer it consolidates between 870 and 880, the better a move it's going to be. And now it's above VWAP, so I'm very happy on that. Not a lot of volume, but we do have 57 buyers, 60 sellers with a 2-cent spread, 1-cent spread. A lot of tickets printed at 881 too. Look at that, 7 million. So that's a good price. Hopefully, if it pops above that, something worth looking at. Our job, of course, is to respond or react to what the market gives us, not to predict or anticipate. And that's where we lose a lot of money. Of course, the argument could be said that our responses are anticipation or predictions. But yeah, but we're predicting or anticipating in the direction based on science, not based on gambling. Scientifically, statistically, if we follow the chart patterns and we know what we're looking for and we do it all right, we should work out more than 50% of the time to win. But even if we only get 50%, we should still win well, because we're judging the risk versus the reward. So for instance, on this particular trade, I bought in at 877. I was trying for 875. I triggered at 875 because it hadn't got above that. So I'm in at 877, and I'm risking 12 cents. So 864, 13 cents. 864 is my risk. Give it a couple more cents for slippage. Let's say if it triggers, it sells at 862. So 15 cents risk, but from 877 up to 910 is that's a 23 cent gain. And it could go above that too. They say bag hold your winners and sell your losers. A lot of people do the opposite. They bag hold their losers thinking they're going to turn around. But when something turns positive, they want to lock in that gain, even if it's, just a tiny fraction of what they were risking for. Okay, here we go. Is this going to be it? Yes. 83. We popped above 80. This could go up to 9, 10. I mean, it might have some stopping pressure at the dime and at the dollar. But at least we've got a little bit of confirmation here. This would be time maybe to double down. So it's like he's in Vegas. 879. Can I get in at 877 where I was in before? Come on. I'll try that. Let's do that one. Now watch it just... Oh. What'd I get filled at? So average cost 877. Can't ask for more than that. It's above VWAP. It should ride above that VWAP for a while. That's what we really need. I'm gonna fix my stop and then just let it do its thing.
Every day I got a chance to make some new moves. If you really feel the vibe, gotta get in the groove. But yo, it ain't nothing to it, better get on down. It's a funk revival when we in your town. All around, they know the way it goes. I've been known to throw down with them crazy flows. Party people, get your friends and fam. Just let the beat ride to the funky jam. Making a scene, taking my team to the top. It's an endless boogie with a hip and a hop. Look up at the stars, you can feel the flow. Now where you wanna go, we're gonna steal the show. Let loose, be free, don't worry about me. I'll do the same for you as you can truly see. Whole squad in the spot and we loving it up. Put that mojo on it, can't have enough. From the front to the back, feels so electric. A worldwide party and you won't forget it. So connected to the soul collective. When you wake up, best believe you won't regret this. A dream we all need is in the beat. No place like home, it feels so unique. The party's over here and the party's over there. Throw your hands in the air, cause I know you
When
can.
it's the funk revival. When 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 it's the funk revival. Funk revival. When
it's the funk. Well, it's the funk.
Oh, when I was a baby boy, my mama loved me. Oh, oh, there'll be mighty bells of joy ringing above me. Oh, now everything's so tired. Barely find the will to tie my shoe, but tonight I'm completely free. So blessed to be in your company. Get loose. Get loose now. Get loose. Get loose now. Get loose. So many doubts are sinking through my mind. Oh, all these demons in my hole won't be rid of me. Oh, oh, when I wake up all alone, they're right above me. I'm walking a tightrope wire. Damn if I know where I'm walking to, but tonight I'm completely free. So blessed to be in your company. Get loose. Get loose now. Get loose. Get loose now. So many doubts are sinking through my Oh, when I was a baby boy, my mama loved me. Oh, oh, there'll be mighty bells of joy ringing above me. Ain't your paralyzer? Man, did she just got summer still the mall of the fish in the sea. A blessed in my
So that is one that set stops,
Get loose.
training stops, or something automatic, so that we do not get surprised while we're watching, looking somewhere else. I'd say 8 times out of 10, I get stopped out of something that then goes on to do what I thought it was going to do anyway. But those other 2 times, I don't. So am I setting my stops too tight? He says as it drops to 857. No, I think, there's another trader, I forget what his name is right now, but he talks about the 84% rule. 84% of your trades that you get stopped out of, if they re-trigger your original levels with a good pattern, they work. So that's 84%. But so far, all this thing wants to do is pop above VWAP, peek around a little bit, and then drop. We'll see what kind of low this sets in. Does it set in a higher low or a lower low? And that's going to kind of set the pace for, this isn't one of those. Let's see where it goes. But at least I'm only $300 down and I'm not. What was that? It was 3,700 up, right? How much did I lose on that? I bought 4,000 at 877 and I sold 4,000 at 863. So 14 cents a share times 4,000 shares. 7,400. Four basically. Almost $600. 3,700. I'm up 3,140. Look at that. It's like it found some support at a previous level of support. So is it time to buy in again? Yeah, it is. Unless it's a false breakout, in which case but I don't think so. We got good retracement. We're missing on volume and we're below V1, but I've been trading this stock so much I almost feel like I can tell what it's gonna do, and if I'm completely wrong, where's my risk? 856. Real close stop, and I might get stopped out. Oh well, I'm playing with 3,700. Should I say playing with? No. But you understand what I'm saying. If this goes the direction I want it to, it's gonna do really well. If it doesn't, it's going to be obvious really quick. It seems to hold that 857 level. If it continues, we're good. Oh, see that little jump above 860? It's a huge support. Well, very large support at 857. And the price goes up. Good. Better keep going. Meanwhile, I got my stop set. And if we lose another 300, but we'll still be up over 2,000 on the day. Like they say, bag hold your winners. That's what I'm going to do. flat on everything. And oh, how sad. This is $27 away from being a 6. Earlier it was a 7 this morning. After I made that first trade at 875 on AMC to sell the 5,000 shares I bought Friday night just before close. That was a lucky swing trade, to be honest. But the entry was right. It's not that I was completely unscientific, but definitely there was some luck involved. And then I sold it, of course, for a good profit this morning. And then, as I tend to do, being at one time, I was looking, before I sold, I was up at one point, maybe 4,500, 4,700. Finally sold when I was up 3,700, flattened out on it. Watched it move around a bit. Started thinking I could predict. Watched it move around a bit. Thought I could predict what it was going to do. And thought I would buy low, sell high. Both times got stopped out. And at this point, only God knows what this stock is going to do. But I'm going to come back this afternoon, check it out at 1:45 p.m. Eastern, 10:45 California time. AMC's at 8:50 right now, roughly. Maybe establishing another little deceptive double bottom. Where will the bottom really be? We shall find out this afternoon. Until then, happy trading.